Hi everyone, so I popped into Primark a few days ago. I went when it was absolutely chucking it down with rain, and my Primark bag, honestly, it literally only just survived. Look at that massive hole in it, and that was just from the water. Thankfully I found refuge in a really nice cafe. But yeah, I'll show you what I picked up. I feel like this isn't the biggest haul that I've ever done, but I just love everything that I picked up this time, so I'll show you what I got. So the first item that I absolutely fell in love with was this chocolate brown mini skirt. Now, I'm not usually like a mini skirt sort of person. If you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know I tend to go for a midi, but I've got one a little bit like this in beige, like a beigey, yeah, creamy sort of colour from Primark. Also a corduroy skirt with a belt across though, and I wear it non-stop, and I just thought this one was lovely. I love how it's finished off with the button and the silver zip detail. I am in love with chocolate brown for the season. I just think it's so, I don't know, it's such a cozy autumnal wintry colour, and I feel like it goes with so much. So in the try on clips I actually paired it with this jumper. So this was, I think, from Shein. Yeah, it was from Shein. I think it's about £16, and it's like an oatmeal colour, but I also feel like this will go with lots of my cream jumpers as well. I plan to wear this with tights and some like chunky boots at this time of year, and throw over like a cream, I've got like a cream like smarter coat, and I've also got a camel coloured coat as well, which I feel like will go with this. I just know I'm going to get so much wear out of it. So I got it in a size 10. Now I do have a few pounds left to lose after my second baby. The weight is definitely coming off much more slowly with the second one than the first one. So I feel like I still got a little bit of a kangaroo pouch, which I feel like I'll probably have anyway because I had a C-section. So it's a little bit tight on the tummy, but they didn't have any bigger sizes. So if I go back in and they've got a size 12, I'll definitely go and get it. However, if they don't, I think I'm going to stick with the 10 because I don't really want to take it back. It was £14, which I feel like is a little bit more expensive for Primark, but I feel like I'm definitely going to get my money's worth out of it. So the next item, I don't necessarily need any more like jumpers or anything. I'm going to wear this like a jumper, and it is this cardigan, and oh my goodness, like I picked this up because about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I bought a grey one from ASOS, and it was about 30 quid. Now this was only, I think it was £14. Yeah, so this was only £14. It is this gorgeous, soft, cream, little bit oatmeal slush cardigan. Absolutely love it. So it's really soft to touch. However, when you've got it on like your body skin, if you know what I mean, it feels even softer. I'm just going to be wearing this with jeans, just blue jeans, black jeans. To be fair, even if you had like a nice pair of cream jeans, and I've seen loads of people wearing like brown trousers as well, I feel like this would go with that. I suppose you could definitely wear it as a cardigan, but I am going to try and just like wear it as a jumper. I feel like that looks really cool at the minute. Not that I'm a cool person, but I'm so impressed with that yeah, I put it on and it just felt really nice. And also when I was wearing it, it was slightly shorter at the front than it was at the back, and I just felt like it gave it a really nice shape. I feel like this is a proper steal at £14. Like, I feel like that is definitely worth £14, whereas I feel like the skirt back in the day at Primark would have been like £8. But nevertheless, I do like them both, and I would probably wear both together with chunky boots as well. So the next item that I got also goes with the skirt, and this is the problem. I find that when I buy stuff that matches, like I find it really hard, if you know what I mean, because I like everything. I don't want to take anything back. But to be fair, I haven't bought loads in this haul, and it is this striped jumper, and I feel like loads of people are wearing stripes. I just really like the cream with the more like camel stripe. I feel like it's really classy. I got this in a 10 to 12. They've ripped the price tag off it, but I feel like it was £8. This feels really soft. It's one of their thinner jumpers, but I have to admit there is sometimes where I feel like a thinner jumper is better than a thicker one, particularly if you're working in an office that is like temperature controlled. You can get far too hot in a warm jumper. So yeah, I feel like this is like a good in-between if you just like kind of like pop in and out of your car, if you go around the shops. Also as well, when the weather gets a little bit warmer, and we've had some mild days, haven't we? I feel like this is the sort of jumper that kind of like would be perfect for that. Now I plan on wearing this with jeans but also that brown skirt, because I feel like everything goes with that brown skirt, so it's definitely going to be worth its money for me. And yeah, I liked it because it was kind of like oversized, comfy. To be fair, even just chilling around the house with leggings, this would be really nice. Yeah, I feel like you can't really beat Primark for just simple basic pieces, for the price anyway. Then it turns out that my shoes, you know, my cream Converse style ones that I got from Primark, they are still in there at the moment. I think they were £8. They're so cheap, but I've worn them so much. They've got holes in, like that Primark bag's got holes in. They've got so many. And it was raining, and by the time I'd got back to the car, there was a massive puddle. My socks were wet. It was just, yeah, not the most comfortable experience. So I bought myself some new trainers. Now I've gone for some chunky ones, which isn't like me at all, but I feel like I want to ask for some like better quality Converse style ones. So if the actual brand Converse do the beige ones, I'm gonna ask for those for Christmas, or treat myself for Christmas. So I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna give some chunky ones a go. I feel like these are supposed to be a rip-off of like some Nike ones or something, but I just like the colours. I feel like this goes with everything. There's cream and there's white. I mean, they do look a little bit bright at the minute. I prefer them when they've been worn and they're not so stark. These were only £12. I feel like Primark shoes are still super cheap though. I feel like they've not really put the price up of them. And yeah, hopefully these ones will last me a bit longer because the base is a little bit chunkier. Saying that though, the Converse base weren't too bad. But yeah, if I like these ones, I'll probably also end up getting like a better quality pair of trainers like this as well. But I'm just really struggling for shoes at the minute because I feel like I can't wear really like more dressy style shoes because I've got 2 kids and like I'm running around, and also you never know, if one runs then I need to be able to run after them. To be fair, my eldest is she's 3, but she's like the most sensible 3-year-old ever. I don't think she'd like ever run off. I'm very lucky in that sense, but you never know, do you? So yeah, these were £12 and I am very happy with them. I just don't know if I'm going to reach for them as much as my other ones because I don't know if they'll go with dresses, and I do still like a dress in autumn winter. And then I couldn't go into Primark and not pick up a pair of slippers because I don't have any, so I picked these grey ones up. These were only £5 and they did have these in brown as well, but I feel like most of my loungewear is like grey or like more of this sort of colour, which I feel like grey goes nice with. I feel like the brown ones looked a bit more UGG though, if you know what I mean. So if you like UGG, definitely check out Primark. I always get the small because I'm only a size 4 and they fit me with like cozy socks and stuff, but I really like them because they're all fur lined, so they're super cozy. And they also had, which I nearly picked up, were the, you know, the really big furry ones with like a big cross on. They had those in cream, which I nearly got. However, I'm not the best slipper wearer. I forget that I've got them. So, and they were a couple, I think they were £8, £7 or £8. So I thought, I'll just go with these ones. And to be fair, these ones will keep my like toes nice and warm as well. And it does say you can put these in the washing machine as well. So yeah, hopefully these will last me for a bit. Though my dog does also have a penchant for slippers, so I'll have to keep these away from her when they're not on my feet. Although I feel like she likes to nick them, like when they're on your feet. I feel like she thinks it's a bit of a challenge. So normally like I'll sit back with like a cup of tea or like a coffee on the settee, you know, where you're like not properly lounging, so you haven't got your feet up because you've got some jobs to do. So I just sat with my legs crossed and she'll like come and nick the one where like my foot's over the other leg, and she'll try and nick it, like the slipper off my foot. So yeah, she's a bit of a what's it for that. I then also treated myself to a pair of their leather gloves. These were £9, a little bit more pricey, but I do like a pair of leather gloves in the winter, especially with going out early in the morning because I'm returning to work from maternity in January, so it'll be icy cold by then and I do not want to be touching a freezing cold steering wheel. So yeah, these are what those are for. I think the coat I'll be wearing is like a camel colour, so I feel like it'll go with like my style. I do have some black ones, although I feel like the end of those have started to fade a little bit. So yeah, just picked up some new ones, and they do say they are small, but I have like teeny tiny hands, like child size hands, and yeah, oh, they fit nice. Okay, there's a little bit of like leeway on the top, but don't you just think they look like super, I don't know, I feel very classy in these. And yeah, for £9 I don't think they're too bad because my black ones have lasted me at least 2 years. and they were from Primark as well. And then, not very exciting, and I feel like I show these all the time when I do Primark hauls, but I did get myself some new pants. Now, I don't know whether it's the quality of the Primark pant that is decreasing, but my last few that I bought, and admittedly, you know, I have been pregnant, and I feel like I've like really stretched them out, and the Bridget Jones ones, super comfy, but they're going all like, do you know where the elastic comes out and stringy, and yeah, I have to get rid of them when they're like that. So I got some normal, not Bridget Jones pants. I know it's not like me, literally, but I thought, come on, let's have some normal pants for a change. So these were £3.50. I got the 10 to 12. I just like these colours, white, grey, black, and dark grey, because they just go under everything, and yeah, just convenient, and they are comfortable. But I feel like the quality of the knickers has gone down in Primark, and also the quality of the bedding. I got some bed sheets last time, some grey ones, and they are so thin, they're literally transparent. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to start going to Dunelm for those. And if those aren't very good, I'm actually gonna have to go to M&S and get some like good quality ones. And just for my daughter, she has already worn this because we did go to the wedding. If you saw my vlog, you would have seen, got the cutest little dress from Matalan. But I did also pick her up this cute little cardigan. It was £4.50, and yeah, it's just always finished so nice in Primark. I love the kids stuff they do in there. I feel like at the age that she's at, where she's weaning, obviously still in nappies, there's just no point in buying expensive clothes, because yeah, they're gonna get ruined anyway. I'm surprised this has lasted that wedding day after all the food and everything that she had. But yeah, £4.50. I got it in 6 to 9 months, and she just fits in it, but they didn't have the 9 to 12 months one, so yeah, had to get her that. And then I did also, talking of just getting like basics from Primark, I did get her a pack of these long sleeve vests. I had to open them because she has worn them, and I just feel like long sleeves are a little bit nicer at this time of year, just to keep it nice and cozy, because if anything, I worry about them being too cold rather than too warm. I know you shouldn't get babies too warm, but she's, how old is she now? She's like coming up to 9 months. Yeah, she's 8 months now, so yeah, I feel like she's, I don't know, I feel like she's a little bit more robust than my first, because my first was such a diddy little baby, whereas my second, she was 9'3", and she's maintained being like bigger, if you know what I mean, and she's a little bit more physical than my youngest. It took my youngest like a little bit longer to sit up and stuff, so yeah, obviously they all develop at different rates, but yeah, she's very like, I feel like she wants to move already. She gets frustrated because she can't walk. But yeah, anyway, that was it for my Primark haul. It was a little bit of a smaller one this time. I think it's because, wow, I didn't have loads of time to look around because I was in a massive rush, but I just absolutely love everything that I've got, which has been a rare occurrence in Primark, because the past few times I've been in, they've had very kind of like stark bright colours, or when I've tried stuff on, it hasn't quite fitted quite right, whereas this time I think I'm going to keep all of it. So yeah, really pleased with that, and I feel like these items of clothes will actually like see me through till spring next year. And to be fair, it's still cool in spring, so I'll probably still be wearing them then as well anyway. So yeah, really happy with what I got from there. I plan in going in there again, because hopefully they'll start getting their Christmas stuff out as well. So yeah, I keep rambling on. So I really hope you enjoyed the haul. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.